35. We had no idea what we were doing. I had not ridden more than about 80k before my first Ironman, so the whole day was a struggle.
Oh, we certainly did not know what we were getting into. And I can tell you now, ignorance is bliss. The less you know, the better.
Obviously doing the first one was pretty special, but the water actually turned over and it was so cold that they were hauling people out of the water before they even got halfway around the course.
Look, the first race I did it out of stupidity. It was ignorance. In race one there was something like about 180 starters, and little did we know that the water was 13 degrees. The dropout rate after the swim was, the field was decimated to something like 123.
This one stands towards the very, very top. Australia was like the proving ground, and it was where they cut their teeth, so to speak, because they knew the competition was going to be tough. They knew that it was going to be a beautiful, beautiful, iconic place, which it is. And they also knew that the knowledge of the spectators and the Ironman athletes, it was like their lifeblood to be a part of Ironman.
What gets people really coming back to this, it is a homespun event. Although it's got international appeal and it's got international standards, the fundamental part of this is that it's a homespun event and people feel like they're coming home to their old mates, their old crew. This is one event which really does epitomise the Ironman spirit, the Ironman family.
This race was the first ever in Australia, so I think it has a certain amount of just, you know, the local people just love it, they really do.
There are not many sports that can bring together a community of individual volunteers, community groups, to come together as one on one day and all be involved just to get these guys across the finish line. No matter where, registration, transition.
I'd like to say that it goes beyond just being a race. It is a life, it is a lifestyle. It is all part of how we not only race, but how we eat, live, breathe, all of that sort of thing. So it is a holistic kind of existence which we sort of kind of live. Yeah, so it is a very encompassing kind of sport.
As for Foster and now Port Macquarie, they put on such a good race, and having all of our friends come back year after year, that's what makes it rewarding for us. And even when you're having a bad year, and trust me, I know what bad years are like, when you're having those bad years, you've got friends out there that, you know, they'll walk along beside you and they'll say, Teresa, you know, walk with me, and that will keep you. I'm so emotional already just thinking about it because I know that's what's going to happen on Sunday.
It's the people, it's the athletes, it's the supporters, particularly it's the volunteers.
This will be my 15th one, and every finish line that you cross in an Ironman is still magic. It's still, the only thing I've had to do is give up finishing in the daylight.
I might be getting a little bit slower as the years progress, but just so long as I can, first of all, make the start line, even better, so long as I can make the finish line. That's the main objective of the race.